Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is the last day for the little bottles in this advent calendar. So if you'd like to know what I think about today's fragrance and also what I thought about yesterday's fragrance, keep watching. Okay, so here it is. I opened up this little door and let's see. This is Osito. Now I just applied this onto my skin. This is a masculine fragrance from Micallef. It was launched in 2016, so this is a new thing. Let me read you the notes and then I'll let you know what I think. Give it a little minute to warm up. It starts off with grapefruit, citrus, and sea notes. The middle notes are marigold and myrtle. The base notes are amber, sandalwood, white, musk, and exotic woods. Now, this is the first masculine scent from Micallef, aside from, what was the other one? Akawa, there we go, I've forgotten, where I immediately loved it. Now the thing with Akawa was the things that I loved about it wore away after an hour and I was left with a very kind of generic, like musky fragrance, which although was nice, was not what I wanted because it wasn't what I fell in love with upon first experience. This is nice. Because I've been really into white musks recently, this is very white musky. This almost to me smells like a very masculine version of Silent Street from Derek Lam, which is one of my all-time favorite fragrances right now. The citrus and marigold in this are really great. I don't get much myrtle. I don't see a lot of fragrances with myrtle in it, and I get really excited when I see it, but I don't get that in these notes. I like the little bit of amber in this. It kind of warms it up and doesn't make it overtly sea, like overtly aquatic, which are really nice notes, and specifically in male fragrances, but sometimes I think it's a little bit overdone. It's been on my skin for about 5 minutes now, and it's nice. It's really nice. I think that this would probably be one I would purchase. I'm going to be real with you guys. Although I like tree strangling, bear wrestling male fragrances, this is nice. The wood in this and the amber in this mixes really nicely with the citrus. Specifically, I do get a very heavy grapefruit with this and the sea notes and the marigold, so the little bit of floral in there is really nice. This is really, really nice. Now I'm going to say that thing is that this doesn't seem like it's going to be one that might last long on my skin. I'm hoping it would because it smells really nice, so we'll see. But overall, first impressions of this fragrance, it's really nice. It's definitely a unique aquatic fragrance. A lot of times I think they get a little bit too much into like the bergamot and the citrus and the sea and the musk, and it all smells generic and the same. It's beautiful, but it all smells the same. And so whenever I smell that, I'm like, I can get this cheaper. Why would I spend like an extra $200 on this? But this is different. This is very distinctive. This is very unique, but it's not bizarre. It's not generic, but it's not, I don't want to say weird. It's not different. You never smell like a fragrance and it's completely different than anything else you've ever smelled and you're like, what were they thinking? And then people who are fragrance connoisseurs can really understand all the notes and understand where the nose was coming from, and they're like, I get that. This one you don't have to question or guess. You get it immediately, but it is different and distinctive. So I like this a lot. This would probably be something I would purchase for my dad because it seems like something he would really, really like, because he does like to wear fragrances sometimes. He's not a huge fragrance guy, but when he does wear fragrances, this does smell like something he would like. So I think this would probably be a definite gift for my father if I thought he'd like it. I mean, I know he'd like it, but he doesn't wear enough fragrances for me to want to spend that money on him. I'd spend the money and get him something else that I know he'd really like. But if I were to spend the money on a fragrance for him, it would probably be this. I think he'd really, really enjoy it. And I think my mom would like this on my dad too. My mom would also probably like this too. So yeah, I do like this a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, as for yesterday's fragrance was Gardenia. And like I had said before, it smelled really nice. It was distinctively gardenia and not like this muddled Mod Podge of just crazy white florals and calling it gardenia. I wore it on my skin and I thought that my husband would hate it. He actually didn't hate it. He didn't like it. I think his words were, "You've worn worse things. This isn't as bad as the other ones you've had me smell recently." Literally almost word for word. He was just kind of like, this isn't as horrible as the other ones. He still wasn't ecstatic about it, and he did get a little bit of the powdery notes from it. So it's probably not something I would purchase, just because, again, like, I don't know if he'd like it. I mean, if he immediately says, ooh, that's nice, or I like that, or that's not bad, you know, generally that's him giving me a compliment on my fragrances and I'll buy. But him saying that it's not as bad as the other ones, it's him still not saying that he likes it. And because I already have a lot of other white floral fragrances and other gardenia fragrances that I love, I don't know if I would end up purchasing this. Although it was a beautiful fragrance. It was very true to gardenia. I liked the other notes in it, specifically just the jasmine was really, really nice. It was different, it was warm, but it wasn't heavy. It was sweet, but it wasn't heavy, but it was heavy, but it wasn't heavy. It was an interesting experience, a very beautiful one. Again, I think this would be gorgeous on a woman or on a man or on any age. It was very youthful, but also very mature. And I think that it would be a crowd pleaser. If you know someone who likes white floral fragrances, I would definitely say that would be a wonderful gift. They'd probably adore it. My taste when it comes to white florals, because of my husband's, because I don't like to rip his nose off of his face. Because he probably would enjoy me wearing it, I would probably buy another one from Micallef other than that one. So yeah, I'm gonna say that one is really good, and I did really like it. And it did last on my skin a long time. That's the other thing too. It lasted about 5 to 6 hours, which is pretty good. So it does have really nice longevity. It has pretty nice sillage. And at the same time, it was beautiful and it didn't feel muddled. It felt very, very deliberate, and it was gorgeous. And I did really, really enjoy it. So I would definitely recommend it. At least go out and experience, especially if you're a fan of gardenia and white floral fragrances. It's definitely worth checking out. Well, you guys, this is the last little one. Can you believe it? Tomorrow, Christmas Eve, I'm gonna finally figure out what's in that dang this thing. This guy. I've seen, it's in a bag. I have seen that because sometimes I have to take this off to go inside. Here, I'll show you guys. It's a little, giving you a little tease. But it's in the bag. I haven't looked in the bag. I've been good. Look at all this little fragrance, guys. I've been good. I have wanted to look, I wanted to touch the bag and at least see if I can understand what the bottle is, but I haven't. So tomorrow, we're opening this guy. And I'm also going to go into all of the fragrances. I'm going to bring them all out. I'm going to list you my favorite to least favorite, tell you which ones I've already purchased, tell you which ones I'm planning on purchasing very soon, and giving you my overall review of Micallef itself as a fragrance house. Because like I said when I first got into this advent calendar, I had only briefly sampled one of their fragrances. I had never really worn or experienced this house before, but it's something I've really wanted to get into. Which is why I was really excited to get this, because this was a fantastic way for me to learn about the house and experience a lot of different fragrances. So I'm going to give you a long video tomorrow. It's going to be long. It's probably going to be at least a half an hour. So I'm just warning you guys. It's going to be a long video, but I feel like this house and this experience and this series deserves a fantastic finale. So tomorrow we're going to find out what's in this guy. You'll find out what I thought of this guy after wearing him all day. You will also find out about what I thought in general of the entire brand. My favorites, least favorites. I've already talked about this like a minute ago about what I'm going to do. So if you want to see that, wait till tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like videos like this, remember to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this, specifically fragrance videos, limited edition special sets. I would love to be able to invest my time and money into things that I love, which is fragrances, but I'll do it if you guys want to see it. So thumbs it up to let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe because it's free. And I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!